Now, one of the country's premier art fairs is back for its 16th edition. Art in the Park presents an extensive lineup of artworks, special exhibits, and for the first time, a marketplace for non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. Among the artists participating are power couple Rodel, Tapaya, and Marina, Cruz. They're showcasing some of their contemporary works in special exhibits online. Now, Rodel and Marina now join us here on New Day. Good morning to you both. Thank you for joining us. Rodel, Marina.
Good morning.
Good morning. Guys, you've been a part of Art in the Park from the very beginning, way back in 2006. Tell us a little bit about the experience of joining Art in the Park and what makes this year's celebration different. I'm sure nag-evolve yan over the years. Rodel, let me start with you.
Sa 2006, yun din yung start ng career namin bilang visual artist. So malaking bagay na kahit anong exhibitions, group show, or katulad ng Art in the Park, makasali doon 2006. So malaking bagay sa amin.
And yourself, Marina?
2006, as Rodel mentioned, we were 20s, mid-20s. So we were just very new in the art scene. So this is a very valuable platform for us, even if it's just a small work na kinonsign namin in a gallery. Being presented in a public space means that our works will be viewed more publicly and more people will see it.
All right. Now, syempre, both of you as artists, all artists evolve over time, and an exhibit like this also evolves in terms of its flavor. Both of you are known for your contemporary and visual work. Sabi nga nila, you're two of the most important artists in the Philippines today. I couldn't agree more. What can we expect from your collection this year? Ano ba ang mga tema natin?
Sa akin naman, Paolo, kilala kasi yung trabaho ko sa painting. So dito, for Art in the Park, gumawa ka ng mga small sculptures. Mga 9 pieces of small sculptures.
Yes. Tapos ako naman, instead na gumawa rin ng mga installation or paintings, I launched here a special intimate series called Imprinted Musings, mga small works that incorporates drawings, thread work, typewritten narratives. Meron kasi kami, Paolo, na binuo na during the pandemic na parang startup namin, separate from our profession. We call Storia Studios. And this is the offspring of the pandemic, that we wanted to make products or materials that will help. Kasi during the pandemic, we homeschooled our kids. And we want to create products that will help children to learn about culture and history in a fun way.
Okay. It's interesting that you separate that from your art. I would think that, holistically, medyo hand-in-hand pa rin yan, no? How has Art in the Park helped you with your art throughout the years? The fact that you have more access, or the public has more access to interact with your art, paano ba nakatulong yan in terms of developing your own style, your own interests in art?
First and foremost, being presented, that's already a happy moment for us as artists. Kasi creation in itself, when you finish a work, it's already gratifying. And when you present it in an audience, and it's also a validation if people will see it and appreciate it. And most likely, if somebody will be willing to acquire it, it adds a boost also in the confidence of artists. So over time, I have to give it to Art in the Park, also an offspring na naging Art Fair Philippines eventually.
Yes.
It really is an important platform for Filipino artists. I think kasama talaga sila sa growth ng Philippine contemporary art.
All right. Eto, how can people view your collection? Over the last couple of years, obviously, medyo na iba ang sistema natin for interacting with art, for viewing art. Hybrid exhibits have really sort of come to the fore. How can people view your collection as well as the artworks of over 60 other exhibitors?
Yeah, this is an online edition and a hybrid. So there will be some exhibitions na they'll be live. Pero for our show, you can log on to the artinthepark.com for the other exhibitions. Nandun lahat yung mga iba't ibang galleries, special exhibitions, all in there.
All right, eto ang tanong ko. On the subject of the changing faces of art, lastly, Art in the Park will be having an NFT marketplace for the first time. This is a brand new, bold territory. This is where they said traditional art meets digital art. What are your thoughts on this new branch of art?
As I said, Paolo, before, any platform, whether it's through NFTs or in this different form, is still an opportunity for an artist to showcase his or her work. So I
Right.
think it's a valid platform where people or creatives can also try. Although we haven't tried it ourselves yet, but we're not saying that we're close-minded about it. But
Right.
this is changing times, and I think if it works for the artist, then I'm happy for that artist.
Absolutely. All sorts of different strokes for different folks, as we like to say. We'd like to say thank you so much to Rodel and Marina for joining us this morning here on New Day. Maraming salamat.